Hello, dear wonderful friends. Welcome back again here at La Arnie's Kitchen and Food Creations. It is lunchtime again, so please come join with me here in my little kitchen as I'm going to cook lunch for my husband. And my son doesn't really like to eat this kind of food, but only me and Ulysses will eat this kind of food. So our dish for today is very easy to make. So we're going to make dried fish escabecheng. So it's sweet and sour. Okay, now I'm using canola oil to fry my bulad or dried fish or toyo. Okay, so what are the very basic ingredients that we have? I use 8 cloves of garlic, some ginger, lots of ginger, sweet orange peppers, and 1 kilo of slices of Roma tomatoes, 1 whole large red cooking onion, and this whole very spicy jalapeno peppers. Okay, and 1 big or large carrot. So I try to cut it into julienne or strip slices. Okay, very basic ingredients. Now for our dried fish, fried salted dried fish, this is bisugo. Okay, there you go. So I'm using 2 different kinds of cooking pot, and for frying the fried fish I use the canola oil, but staying for my veggies, my spices, I will be using organic 100% extra virgin olive oil. So I'll turn on my flame, adding lots and lots, maybe okay, half a cup of extra virgin olive oil. I don't really feel guilty using olive oil because that's one of my favorite sauteing ingredient, and that's quite healthy. Okay, but if you don't have that kind of oil, you don't really need to have whatever cooking oil you have accessible into your pantry. Simply, you can always go ahead. Now, because this is dried fish or salted fish, this kind of salted fish, it's not really very salty. So I might add some patis or fish sauce as my savoring ingredient because of the absorption of so much of these spices. Okay, so let's start frying our bulad or toyo. Remember, friends, that cooking and baking, they always make fun and easy here at my little kitchen. It gives you the ideas on what to prepare for your family's next meal. My simple goal in my little kitchen is for fun sharing and learning. And from day-to-day experience, I love to share our simple food here at my little cocina. So it's about time. I have to flip it over, or baliktad my fish, my dried fish. So this is quite done. So you can always try to purchase bulad or tuyo or dried fish in your favorite Asian store or Filipino store, and even at the nearest palengke of your choice. So I have to turn off my flame. Voila, that's perfectly fine, and it's done. There you go. And the last one. So I'll take this out. Okay, perfecto. Set that aside for now. Okay, once this is heated already or preheated, I'm going to saute first this ginger and also the garlic together. So sweat your spices maybe for 30 seconds until slightly golden brown or translucent. Okay, after which I'll have to add my red cooking onions and my hot jalapeno peppers. I love adding so much spices whenever I cook, but if you're limited to spices, no need to worry. It's just probably the kind of cook I am. So, because it also gives savor into your dish. So sweat your onions maybe for 40 seconds. Talking about time element like minutes, when I mentioned, it depends upon your flame. If you're using low flame, then it will probably take you a little bit while in your cooking. So I'm using over medium high heat. Okay, wonderful friends, after which I'll have to add my orange sweet peppers or atsal. The color is orange and they're very sweet, and also this 1 kilo of Roma tomatoes. I am going to add my approximately 4 tablespoons of patis. Perfecto. Adding salt and pepper or any savoring enhancer, it depends upon your taste buds. Okay, might as well add my strips or julienne slices of carrots. You can also add some celery, strips of celery. It is up to your own discretion. I will cook this for 3 minutes until all the spices are infused with each other wonderfully. So wonderful friends, I make sure that I have my rice because rice is very essential during meal time. Okay, there you go. Perfecto. So I am going to cover this and set this aside for at least 3 minutes. Okay friends, prior to putting lid or covering it, I am going to add at least 2 tablespoons of sugar. Why 2 tablespoons? Because this is a big portion, and 2 tablespoons is just perfect to balance the taste between sweet and sour and a little bit salty. Okay, this one This is approximately 2 tablespoons in total. Okay, there you go. You can use brown sugar or honey. Okay, perfecto. I am going to cover my spices. There you go. Set that aside for 3 minutes. Okay, come, let's check it. Okay, there you go. This is quite done. I'll have to turn off my flame. Voila. Friends, normally when I try to cook, I love to add some black pepper, but because I use this very spicy jalapeno pepper, so I don't bother adding some spiciness into my dish. So this is the outcome of our spices or the sauce. Look at those 2 pieces of green chilies. And this is my serving platter. So half of this, I will just, pour this here. Okay, and there you go. I will just spread it. Add a little bit more into our platter. And I will add my bulad or tuyo. Beautiful. And add the rest of the spices. Okay, there you go, lovely friends. This is very delicious, but you have to watch your blood pressure. It might sky up into the roof. So, might as well when you cook this once in a while, but not all the time because of the salted fish. But if you happen to buy salted fish, which is not really very salty, then that's perfectly fine. Once again, I would love to thank you from the bottom of my heart watching me all over all over my little kitchen, and from day-to-day basis sharing our simple lunch, food, supper, or sometimes and many times I love to bake. Okay, stay tuned for more cookings and bakings here at my little kusina o abuhan. Dali mga onata. This is our salted bisugo fish escabeche. Bye for now. Mauni ang inyong kusinera, tagaluto, mochacha. Sa tahanan, laarni, nagpasalamat kaninyong tanan. Malipayong adlaw nga, unsang adlaw taron? Miyerkules. Okay. Bye for now, friends. I love you, everyone. Your home cook buddy Laarni saying you have a great day.